everyone, my name is Ken, and my topic is a study of relationships between compulsive buying and impulsive buying. Most of us have the impulsive buying. Most of us have the experience of the impulsive buying, and however, maybe one or two of us have the compulsive buying behavior. And compulsive buying behavior is a kind of disorder, and this kind of people may get angry or upset just because they didn't go out for shopping. However, the impulsive buying behavior is a very common behavior. A very common behavior. Yes, and for example, one day my friends go shopping, and while shopping, she see a hair clips, and she feel this hair clips is very beautiful, and she didn't have this kind of style, and she believed this is very suitable for her, so she buy it immediately. However, she even didn't know when and where she could use these hair clips, so this is the impulsive buying. And in chapter 2, this study has two parts: the compulsive buying and impulsive buying. And in the compulsive buying, they have two factors: the psychological factor and the physical factor. And in the impulse buying, this study has two aspects: the internal aspect and the external aspect. And in the internal aspect, they have two factors: the psychological factor and the physical factor. Compulsive buying is a kind of mood disorder, and the compulsive buyer believe this is the most important response to the most important way to respond to the negative feeling and events in their daily life. And the characteristic of compulsive buying are chronic repetitive purchasing. This behavior is very difficult to stop. So if the patient didn't find this tooth, it will result in a very serious consequence. And the most common problem is the financial problem. Due to the popularity of the credit card, people will have more and more debt in the future. And there are 8 aspects will result in compulsive buying. There are mood, depression, anxiety, low self-esteem, fantasy, materialistic value, time preference, and money attitude. Mood: some people in the negative feeling and or negative events in their daily life, they think shopping can help them to overcome this problem and lead them to a better mood. Low self-esteem: it is more likely that people in low self-esteem have compulsive buying behavior. Due to the low self-esteem themselves, their interpersonal relationship may also not very well. For them, shopping not only can help them to increase their self-esteem, but also can have a positive effect in their interpersonal relationship. Anxiety: these kinds of people are always in a nervous situation. Therefore, they may use shopping to help them to achieve an ideal level. Materialistic value: materialists consider that shopping not only the goal of their life, but also the reason of happiness. Therefore, they think shopping can help them to stay in a good mood, so they love shopping. Time preference: it is more likely that people who are in the present orientation have the compulsive buying behavior. And present orientation means you do whatever you want to do right now, and you never consider it for the future, such as the smoking, drinking, and unprotected sex. Money attitude: it is more likely that people who take money as a symbol of power have compulsive buying behavior than the normal people. And in a physical aspect, there are two factors, gender and age. In gender, it is more likely that women have the compulsive buying behavior than men because they are more feminine magazine than masculine magazine in the market. And women are much easier to be affected by the TV, internet, and magazine. Therefore, every time when a woman goes shopping and they find a new product, they will purchase it. They were much more likely to purchase it. And the woman sees shopping as a leisure activity. So nothing. And researchers indicate that younger people have more possibility to do the compulsive buying than the older people. For example, the purchasing behavior of university students are always be affected by their classmates. Impulsive buying is a unplanned, spontaneously, and immediately activities. This purchasing behavior is a kind of psychological disequilibrium. Psychological disequilibrium means when people go shopping and their mentality will stimulate them to deciding the purchasing in a short time. And impulsive buyers are more love shopping than the normal people. And the characteristic of this shopping behavior is a kind of sudden desire to purchasing. And there are four types of impulsive buying. There are pure impulsive buying, remainder impulsive buying, suggestion impulsive buying, and planned impulsive buying. Pure impulsive buying, this kind of purchasing behavior is that when the buyer deciding on purchasing, they are just out of impulse and curiosity. And reminder impulsive buying, this kind of purchasing behavior is that when the buyer goes shopping due to some products, and they will remember their storage is low at home or recall some advertisement they ever saw before, and then they will purchase it. Suggestion impulsive buying. This kind of purchasing behavior is that when the buyer goes shopping, even though they didn't know the information about the products, they will still read the information by themselves or just listen to the information from the salesman, and then they will purchase it on the impulsive buying. Planned impulsive buying. This kind of impulsive buying is that when the buyer goes shopping, they had a plan what they want to do, what they want to buy before. However, whether they will purchase it or not just depends on whether there are discounts or not. Internal aspects. There are two factors in the internal aspects. There are psychological and physical. Psychological aspect. Positive attitude will increase the opportunity of impulsive buying. Due to the purchasing, people can respond to the negative events or feeling in their daily life. And in the physical aspect, there are two factors, the age and the gender. Many researchers indicate that younger people have more possibility to do the impulsive buying than older people. And it is more likely that women have the impulsive buying than men. And there are 10 factors that will cause the impulsive buying. There are low price,